Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode here on the Talk Daily. Hopefully, you have a good one wherever you're out there. My name is Eddie, and today we're going to be talking about a kind of a controversial issue right here. Before I go any further, I'm getting my information from an article written by Jack Fitzgerald, and this article is from Car and Driver. As always, I have a link to everything I show you in the description below. So, what? Let's dig into it. Saying Kia and Hyundai are under fire from cities. Cities as in like a city, okay? Like city of Seattle, insurance over easily stolen vehicle. This article is kind of like weird to read. The title is kind of weird in my opinion, honestly, but I'll just read you the headlines from it. It's saying that Kia and Hyundai are the defendant in a new lawsuit with the city of Seattle, which filed a complaint in federal court against the companies for failing to install adequate anti-theft technology in some of their cars. Cities across the US have seen a sharp rise in the number of Kias and Hyundai's vehicles stolen over the past 2 years, in part aided by a popular TikTok trend. As a result of the increased theft, some major insurance providers, such as Progressive or State Farm, have reportedly refusing to cover affected vehicles in select cities. Okay, all the mouthful and all the English going on. This again, I encourage you to read the article. It's very interesting. As always, I have a link to it, but I'll just kind of get you to the point. The point is, what's going on is Hyundai and Kias don't have this immobilizer in their key, so you could start literally the car by breaking into the lock, and you can break the rear window, the alarm won't go off, and the ignition switch is really easy to break into it, whatnot. Now, I'm not gonna go in details how to do it. I personally built my car from the ground up just for fun. I mean, I've done that many times. I'm a car guy, if you don't know. Um, Built cars with hand tools. Like literally, I'm very familiar, and I know exactly in my head how you do this. But at some point, it became popular on some TikTok. Some idiot made a TikTok video of it, and a whole bunch of other idiots started to follow him because people are sheeps, whatnot. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna go on that subject, okay? But as some people start doing that, and bottom line, all the theft affects who? The bottom line, the poor consumer, the poor guy who owns a guy or person, whoever that person is, who owns that car, and they wake up the next day, the car is not there, or just been driven for a joyride and dumped somewhere else in some other city or some other block with a broken window, and it really, really, it's a really awful situation. Again, I know it because it happened to me. I don't have a Hyundai. I never bought a Hyundai in my life. I'm not. It's not my brand. Okay. I'm not gonna talk smack about it, but it's just not my brand. Hyundai and Kia, it's not my thing. But yeah. So, anyways, it happened to I had a Nissan. So there you go. See, an older car, and they just broke into it, and whatever it was left, and it's just that whole feeling really sucked. So I feel bad for the consumer. I don't personally feel bad for a major company because you know, uh, as much as people working there, right? As much as smart people working there, I always give the benefit of the doubt to a major company because there are a lot of smart people. You should be able to figure it out. I'm pretty sure somebody in engineering working at Hyundai and Kia and realized that the alarm doesn't go off. You break the rear window. Why don't you have an immobilizer chip with your key into the ignition? I mean, Honda has that from 2000. I mean, I have a 2007 car and it has that. I have a 2003 car and it has that. My Lancer Evolution has that. I mean, it's not. What's the excuse for not having a little teeny little chip that communicate with your ignition? I don't understand that whatsoever. But it's coming to bite them in the butt. And we're not talking about cars that are 20 years old. Okay, we're talking about cars that are new, in my opinion, like 2020. That's not that old. Okay, they're old, but not that old. So, yeah, Hyundai and Kia, the reaction is saying that they're going to do a software update that will eventually fix the problem. So they're kind of shrugging their shoulder at the lawsuit, saying why. And if you don't know, it was a lot of theft. So one of the cities is getting sued in Seattle. Literally, the city is suing them, saying that, oh, we're done with this. They need to fix this issue because they have a lot of crimes, a lot of theft, and insurance companies are raising the price, for your coverage. Um, so I'm gonna read you the response from Hyundai. So, anyways, some insurance company denying coverage or upping the price. That's not fair. Again, the consumer unfortunately pays the price for all the situations, for all this unfortunate uh, design flaw. And they're saying we covered it. So I remember I made an article about it before when these cars were easy to theft, easy to steal. But this is new. The lawsuit is new. So hopefully the lawsuit will be the how should I say, the instigating factor for them to hurry up and make a solution for this problem. But I don't know. The car company is going to change something physically. They're saying they're going to do a software change. Basically, in the both response of Kia and Hyundai saying they're going to do a software change that's going to mitigate the issue. And they're offering people have like wheel locks or install an aftermarket alarm. My advice to you would be install an aftermarket alarm just so the car will just beep and make that annoying sound. But at least, there are so many different aftermarket alarms that are able to, I don't say mitigate the issue. If somebody wants to steal your car, they will steal your car, but then it's not going to be as easily as, following an instruction on some TikTok video. Okay. I think that's the solution for that problem. But, and then they're talking about the 625% increase in Kias and Hyundai stolen in the city of Seattle. From last July to this July, there's a 625% increase in Kias and Hyundai stolen in the city of Seattle. And that's the Seattle City Attorney Ann Davidson. And Davidson said the theft has become a public nuisance and accused both companies of knowingly cutting corners. Again, I'll say it out there. Hey, Kia and Hyundai's are not. I don't want to say they sit there and they cutting corners absolutely because the company is designed from the bottom up to give you to be a good value, and to be a good value in this competitive market, it requires some simply putting cutting corners. But I don't think it's they don't have no way Kia and Hyundai knowingly, in my opinion, made a car and expected to go viral. How to steal it? There's a lot of cars out there you could also steal doing certain procedure, but the procedure wasn't published and became popular on TikTok. I think also they're kind of um, yeah, probably like looking at TikTok when they're shaking their fist at TikTok, going like, "Damn you, TikTok." Yeah. So, and again, to steal a car is awful. Like, I mean, if somebody shows you how to do something and that something is illegal and you still do it, well, that means there's also something wrong with you, right? So I don't know. There's a lot of, again, I don't have no sympathy for anybody. I only have sympathy for the poor consumer, the poor person who wakes up in the morning trying to go to work and then their car is not there because of this fiasco. And now Hyundai and Kia both responded to this article, responded to car and driver requests to make comment. And this is their quote, and this is from Hyundai saying Hyundai believes this lawsuit is improper and unnecessary. In a response to increasing theft, targeting our vehicles without push button ignition and immobilizer anti theft devices in the United States, Hyundai Motor America has made an engine immobilizer standard on all vehicles produced as of November 2021. Additionally, Hyundai has taken a series of action to deter theft of affected vehicles, including an upcoming software update scheduled to be available beginning next month and providing at no cost to consumers. Hyundai also goes saying, Hyundai is also providing free steering wheel lock as available to select law enforcement agency across the country, including in the Seattle area, for distribution to local residents who own or lease affected model. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at this. It's hilarious. Owners may also bring their vehicle to local Hyundai dealer for purchase and installation of a customized security kit. Wait, we apologize for the inconvenience to affected customers. Hold on. You want them to have the little wheel lock? I'm sorry, this is too funny. You want them to have the wheel lock? Go back to 1995. Hala, put that wheel lock on. You, and then here's a slap on the face. I think owners may also bring their vehicle to local Honda dealer for the purchase and installation of a customized security kit. You're not even giving that for free? Oh, bastards, dude, that's not cool, man. Because to me, look, man, I'll let you know right now. Uh, Again, a lot of people work for Hyundai, and I don't want to like put down a whole brand, but whoever is in charge of this, you can tell it's lawyers, accountants, and finance. It's not the engineer. I guarantee you, there's an engineer, Hyundai, going like, "What? We don't have a mobilizer chip and our key for the ignition." I mean, I guarantee you, there's people out there who going like, "This is stupid," but it was pushed through probably by bureaucracy, by again cutting corners. Because how do you think Hyundai and Kia, like, they're exploded? You watch the World Cup; it's all sponsored by Hyundai and Kia. You don't see like other car companies; nobody could afford it. Hyundai and Kia have a lot of money, and it's because of that. The cars, they're making a lot of money, and I guess greed. I don't know what the title is, but it is what it is. But I think this is retarded, and they're giving the wheel locks. Come on, man. And that's steering wheel lock, by the way. I'm talking about the little. Oh no, no, no. And then as of 2021, like, hello, well, where are you the last 20 years? For real? Like, even this is like very old. That chip in the key is old technology. I mean, God, like late 90s? I mean, what's happening, dude? Like, now by November 21, 2021 became standard. Kia's response, at least, is not as rude as Hyundai, which all are the same companies, but the response wasn't as like, go buy the security kit. Kia remained concerned that, and this is Kia's response, okay? So Kia offered a similar response, though the company noted that its policy is not to comment on pending litigation. Of course, as the lawyers speaking. Kia remains concerned that criminal actors are targeting certain Kia cars with steel key and turn to start ignition system. Kia continues to make steering wheel locks available to customers throughout an interested local law enforcement agency. So you have to go to the police to get a wheel lock. Subject to available supply. Subject to available supply at no cost to concern owners of these vehicles. It's just a joke, man. Like, Kia also continues its effort to develop additional solutions for vehicles not originally equipped with an immobilizer, including development and testing of enhanced security software designed to restrict operation of the vehicle ignition system. Kia has started notifying owners of certain models of the availability of the software upgrade at no cost, and Kia anticipates that it will make a software upgrade available for most affected vehicles over the next few months. That last statement I like more. Okay, we're making a software upgrade. Um, I have no idea how they're gonna make a software upgrade. That's again, the ignition switch. If you don't have push start, ignition switch is literally a switch. What goes on the on position is on. Anyway, so we'll see. There again, have a bunch of smart people working on it. Good luck to them, but go get a wheel lock and limited supply, and that's not an answer. That's not it. This thing should be remedied. But again, it's the modern age we're living in, right? Something goes viral, and then it takes time for them to react. So I have some empathy for the car manufacturers. I don't think Hyundai and Kia intentionally made a car that meant to be stolen and becomes the laughing stock of TikTok. You know what I mean? That's not their intention, obviously. So they're working on it, but at the same time, they're a company that designed to make money, and getting sued. Obviously they're taking a position saying, "I'm not guilty, leave me alone," and I don't know what to tell you. I feel bad, as I said. Well, I don't know if I mentioned, but I had my car stolen, and it wasn't a Hyundai or Kia, it was just a Nissan. So any car can get stolen. My Nissan got stolen, and it really, really, really sucked. I don't care the reason why not. My Nissan was old, so he can literally, hot wire it, and he can steal it. So that's what basically happened. I didn't have an alarm on it. Just my one of the cars I owned was like my dad. It was a Sentra. Like, I didn't really care. So I found it back, but it still hurts. I broke the window. And I'm like, dude, man, you can just ask. You they're gonna borrow the car. Like, oh, okay, don't break the glass. The glass is worth more than the car. So yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah, it sucked regardless. And so that's what's going on right now. I mean, if you own one of these cars, be aware of it. Be aware your car could be targeted. Not all of them, some of them, but they could be targeted. So a wheel lock and all these things is a physical deterrent for sure. And having in a soft, alarm, aftermarket alarm, just get that thing installed. I know it's annoying, but at least just have it. If they get into your car, at least they can't start it. And if you don't want to do any of these things, I'll tell you right now, the easiest way to do it, like all my cars, I just have a kill switch. Good luck starting one of my cars. If I'm not in that car, you're not gonna find that kill switch. I don't care what you do, that thing ain't gonna start. If you really want to steal a car, you're gonna get stolen. That's the bottom line. So even if it has a kill switch, that will take your car. They'll take it and they'll put it somewhere and they'll figure it out. Probably take it apart. Who cares? So just be careful with that. If they want to steal your car, they will steal your car. Even if you have a kill switch, even if you have, all you're trying to do is make it not as convenient. And in this case, they're just following the recipe that was provided by that video on TikTok. So if you just do something different, then the recipe won't work. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna move on to the next car and then leave your car alone. So I don't know. Anyway, like so, my final advice is just have some alarm system, some physically something visible that shows that look, you're not gonna be able to steal it. Like the wheel lock is it's also that's controversial because not all wheel locks they work, but you could still kind of I don't know. It depends on the steering wheel. It depends on your car. So some of them you can still drive the car with the wheel lock, and like you might not be able to do a lot of maneuvers, but still. So, anyways, let me know what you think. One of your cars are affected. You think this is a solution, or you think this whole thing is blown out of proportion? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, be safe out there and take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.